I made a little list for everything that I'm using. It's going to be a quick video about how I do my pancakes or anything that has to do batter. I believe I've done them before this video, but I'm not sure I've done it for Facebook. So we're just going to do regular pancakes. Going to follow the ingredients right here, which is 2 cups of the original Bisquick and 2 cups of milk and 2 eggs. Before I buy my anything that I eat, I check here. If it has more than 10, I try not to buy it, which this one has more than 10. I don't know how many, but it has more than 10. I try not to get things that have enriched flour. This one does. This one does. I have more over there, right there. And I try to get John to do this part. Anyway, I went ahead and checked all the sugars and proteins for the Bisquick. Let me see. I'm not going to go ahead and mention everything, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. It's not focused very well. Let me see. Maybe I need more light. Anyway, sugars, it totaled out to 50. Protein, it totaled out to 80. I did the doubles on the Bisquick for 2 cups. According to this, size of 1/3 of the Bisquick. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start it, guys. Let me see. Okay, so finally, when it comes to the pouring part, I already have the Bisquick in there, and I'm gonna do some. This is all extra stuff. All this here does not need to go in the pancakes. It just asks for these 3 ingredients, but I go ahead and do this stuff to make them be healthier than what they already would have been. So I'm putting 1 tablespoon of the powdered peanut butter. I'm doing 1 scoop of my protein shake. So basically what I'm doing right now is adding all my dry ingredients before I put in my wet ingredients. Chia seeds. Again, I'm going to do just a teaspoon. You don't have to make it the way I'm making it now if you're going to follow these instructions. I'm just putting things that I know I like. Normally whatever I eat, the kids eat. And I try to eat healthy. It's not always though. Now this is going to be like not a whole teaspoon. It's like half of a teaspoon. And this is Abuelita, kind of like cinnamon chocolate mix, Mexican chocolate mix. My oats, I always just try to do a handful. I currently am using 1 hand, so I'm going to do small hand scoops. I did 2 of them. Alrighty, I'm going to mix that up real quick. Again, all my dry ingredients. Me adding these flavors in the pancake mix is going to make it sweet to where I don't even need to use syrup. You can just literally grab them and just eat them dry. Alright, now I'm going to move on to my wet ingredients. I don't know if I explained what I had put in there. Powdered peanut butter, whey protein shake. This is just Mexican chocolate milk, and the chia seeds. Now I'm going to do 2 of yogurt, 2 little teaspoons of yogurt. All right, my milk. Whoa, I about dropped my egg. There's absolutely nothing fancy about how I'm doing my pancakes. I think there's a shell right there. My mother-in-law always said it didn't matter if you dropped eggshell in anything like a cake, because it was going to be at the bottom of one of the cakes or pancake or whatever, muffin. Alrighty. Again, this is just what I wanted to put in these pancakes, in this batter. Normally I will put these ingredients in anything that I'm making when it comes to batter, whether it be cookie, cake, pancake, waffle. It really doesn't matter. I like to put oats in them too. The reason I do this is because it just has the protein in it, you know. I'm not saying I eat so healthy, because I do not. I do indulge sometimes in stuff, but for the most part I try to have things like this just laying around for us to grab and it not be unhealthy, you know what I mean. The kids do not like when I put the chia seed in it. Selena swears that she burps it up. But again, this is a super easy ingredient to do, and I've told them it takes 3 things. The things already ready for you: 2 cups of milk and egg, things that I always have. I run a daycare, so I'm always going to have those ingredients. And I just tell them, well, you can make your own. Also, I will make protein shakes, and I add some of this stuff as well. Not oats, obviously. I don't put oats in my drink, in my shake, but I will add the chia seeds. I don't always put this in everything. And also, if I was going to make this just for myself, I probably would have added some instant coffee for the flavor, because I like everything with coffee in it. Oh, the side of my leg hurts. What else? But yeah, I think it's 35, maybe 45 grams of sugar that we're supposed to have a day for women anyway. I think it might be 35. This in itself has more, but this is for the entire, it makes, I don't know how many pancakes it makes. But I'm not going to sit there and eat the whole bag, the whole batch of pancakes in one sitting. So, and again, you don't have to go by these directions that I just posted now. I just was making something that is going to be easy for me to grab when I'm ready to eat breakfast. And there is milk and eggs, so it's not like I'm doing it because I'm on a certain kind of diet. I'm not really on a diet. I'm just going to be more careful about the way I'm eating for now. I try to lose about 5, maybe 10 pounds and keep track of it so you guys can come along and watch what I'm doing to lose a little bit of weight. Normally when I do this diet, I lose about 3 pounds every other day, I believe it's what it was. Something super easy. Like I said, I'll do things that I know will be sitting around for me when I'm hungry and I could just grab. I'll boil some eggs and have those just in the refrigerator. They're not just for me, they're for whoever would like to have it. Just grab one or two, it doesn't matter. Try to keep a lot of fruit around, which I already do some of these things only because I have the daycare. What else? I drink a lot of water. I'll have a cup of coffee, probably about that size, a big cup of coffee in the morning. I have a thyroid problem, for those of you who don't know, and I have to wait I think it's half an hour to an hour before I can eat breakfast. And I don't sit there and do this. I don't check the protein, I don't check the sugar, I don't count to make sure that I only had 35 grams of sugar, because I know that that's what I'm allowed to. But I do check to make sure that when I'm using something that it has more protein than sugar. If you have more sugar than protein, then you're already starting off bad. I used to buy those breakfast bars. I used to try to go like really easy way on how I was doing this diet when I try to lose weight, because I only gain about 5, maybe 10 a year, and I try to lose that when the new year comes, and I'm totally okay with doing that all year long. But I don't sit there and check every single one. But my point was that I used to buy this stuff like the breakfast bars, the easy way out, pre-made shakes, and it turns out that I was consuming the 35 grams in one protein shake, or half of it in a breakfast bar. So now I just do all my own stuff. This is one of them. I do the peanut butter chocolate protein bites. I do bars. I do like the muffins and stuff. And whoever wants to help themselves, like I said, it is healthier that way for us to just do that instead of buying stuff. Back here we have homemade bread that John makes, so we don't ever buy, oh, I'm not even showing you guys, we don't ever buy bread anymore. He just makes it. And anyway, I'm not going to say it was easy to change our diet the way we eat, and I'm not going to say that it's cheaper. But I didn't sit there and calculate what I was spending on the way I was eating before, we were eating before, and the way I eat now. We completely have cut out pop. We do water, juices, coffee. On special occasions, we do go out and have stuff like that, but for the most part, in the house, we try not to buy that stuff. This is the size water that I'll have. I will drink about 5 of those a day. I think it's supposed to be 8, but I have other liquids, so anyway, I make sure that I don't buy anything with high fructose corn syrup. And workout, it's a very, very light workout, if anything. But like I'm doing this because, I mean, it's effortlessly for me to lose those 5-10 pounds a year. It's no big deal for me to be a little overweight, and throughout that time I will consume sugar, you know, and just not eat healthy at all. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I just wanted to share that with some of you because I know that I've had people ask me stuff like what my weight was, and because I made a muffin top video not too long ago. For those of you who follow me, I don't know if you watched the video or you can scroll down and find it, but I've had a lot of views on that, and that's not why I'm doing it, but because people on that video have asked me questions like, where's your update, what do you do, what did you do? Because I was losing, like I said, 2 to 3 pounds every other day, and that's a big goal for people, because I know that I've done it before and I couldn't even lose a pound in a month. But also, I have to continue doing what I'm doing for it to stay off throughout the year. I can't lose 10 pounds and be like, oh, well, I'm done. I met my goal and go back to the way I was eating, you know, having donuts or whatever. I will do it. I'm just saying I spread it out throughout the year. Also, the homemade bread has helped me out. We're all addicted to this. Well, not all. I am. It's whipped honey with some peanut butter. Let me see. Peanut butter has like hold on. Gotta find it real quick. It has 7 protein and 3 of sugar. So anyway, a lot of the stuff that we eat in this house has less sugar and more protein. And this started a while ago because I have a son who's now 14 that's hypoglycemic, and we needed to watch the sugar intake and make sure that he was having more protein. And when I do a little bit of workouts, it gives me more energy knowing that I'm eating better. So, all right, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching.